Computer. Hare Krishna, welcoming you all to the 18 days Bhagavad Gita course. So we are just finishing, just halfway, like 9th chapter. Very quickly, I think we have really done very fast because of interesting, very, enthusiastic devotees. Only because we put a stop here, we are unable to open that lock and, talk. Otherwise, I think you all must be interested. Only many, somewhat devotees we are expecting. So many people are there in the WhatsApp, but many are not joining. So the reasons are, we don't know the reason. So we hope they all join the next month and, get the benefit. Okay, so we are all learning all these courses we are learning from. There are many other courses, okay? Just level 1 course what we are doing now. So this is all we are learning from ISKCON Mangalore. Sri Radha Govinda Bandar is here. So we have come to that temple online. So and then just pray. We are very happy to be in this platform, and whatever we learn from these shlokas and in all this, every chapter has got many, many, many important shlokas. So what is there not for learning and by hearting or to say correctly and all without grammatical mistake? No, that is not very important. The important is to learn the meaning, to know the meaning and to apply in our life and to change our life to a better. We should be a better person to live in this world. So let's pray. Just once we'll say Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, anybody is interested may raise hand. Otherwise, I'll continue. Yes, I'll start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagathitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratrishe Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyabadi Paschatya Deshatharini Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So understand Bhagavad Gita in 18 days. That's the course name, and we have come to the 9th chapter today. And the name of the chapter is Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yoga. What is a Raja Vidya? Is the king of all knowledge. And Rajaguhya, king of all secret. Guhya means secret. So the secret, the most secretive thing is going to reveal. God is going to, Krishna is going to reveal the most important and most secretive portion of the knowledge is going to reveal now. The most confidential knowledge. So based on the teachings of His divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Yeah, so yesterday what we did, just quick recap. Krishna's answer to Arjuna's question. Arjuna asked him, he went on asking. So everything was answered by Krishna. And then he asked how to remember you at the time of death. So what do you have to do? Keep practicing. Always, you just keep chanting, because we don't know when is our last date. So just keep practicing. And then remembering Krishna. That is practice remembrance through meditation. And then next we saw pure devotional service. Remembrance of Krishna through bhakti. And then comparing the material and spiritual world, glories of supreme abode, and then supremacy of devotion in attaining the supreme. And then in today's chapter, very important shlokas are there. So quickly we will do, because we are already late. There's no story, I think, but then it will take time. Hearing about Krishna. So like more information about Krishna, because he says no Rajaguhyam, so important, some secret things he's going to say. So Aishwarya Jnana. So Krishna's Achintya Veda Veda means he says, I am there, but I am not there. So these are all little confusing shlokas. But with the eyesight of, with the perspective of bhakti, when you see, you will be able to understand. You will get convinced. Yes, because he's God, he says like that, we have to understand. But otherwise, with material eyes and with material things, if you have that thing, that blockage in our head, we will not be able to understand. That's why this is called Achintya Bheda Abheda, difference and the similarity with the relationship with the material world. That's what we're going to say. I mean, see, many shlokas are like that. And non-worshippers and worshippers, that also earlier we had seen, some more we'll see here. Krishna is the supreme object of worship, and glory is of directly worshipping Krishna. Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga. Ata Navamo Adhyayah. 9th chapter. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Vidantu Te Guhyatamam Pravakshyami Anasuyave Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yajñatva Mokshase Ashubhat. Oh, it should be T, should be there, I think. Ashubhat. I think T should be there. Let me check. Sometimes it just gets erased. I'll check later. Okay. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, he has always respected Krishna. Arjuna has always felt he is my best friend, he is my cousin, but I have to obey him. Like, sometimes what happens, the same age group, no, hey, what? I mean, they just don't obey each other. They just, go for a cold war, like, make a sunu. Why should I listen to you? Why every time I should listen to you? You won't listen to me. I mean, the small fights they keep, no. But no, Arjuna has never done that. He always had respect for Krishna because he knew he is God. But then he was very casual with him. Very casually, hey Krishna, come here, hey Yadava, come here. For which he will really repent. In the coming chapters, we will see that. So he says, my dear Arjuna, because you're never envious of me, you always obeyed me, always a good, friend of me, and you've been a very great devotee of me. So I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization. There are so many Pandavas, 5 people were there. Why he chose only Arjuna? Well, he has been very intimately associated with him, and he was a very good friend. And he asked for it. Arjuna is asking, show me your Vishwarupa. Tomorrow he will say that. Show me. Let me know more about you. I really feel nice. And today also, yesterday he asked so many things. So in this chapter, God himself is saying, let me give you some more knowledge. I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence. So whatever, because yesterday we saw, this is Dukkhalayam Ashasvatam, this is material world is all not permanent one. This will get annihilated at one particular time. And it is all Dukkhalayam. Nobody is happy here. Just on the face of it, we'll say, hi, how are you? Yeah, good. Just be for 2 more minutes, then ask for other things, then slowly everything will come out. Not only the other person, we'll also reveal our dukkham and all that. So it will make other person also unhappy. So this is what, the world is all full of miseries and I mean, nothing is good. So we are all like in jail. So nobody would like to be in jail, right? We all like to go back to our permanent residence, which is going back to Godhead. So you'll be knowing this knowledge, you will be relieved of the miseries of material existence. यहाँ पे material existence is about birth, death, and old age and disease. This has to come. So and you take any form, that is also. Next. Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyaksha Avagamam Dharmyam Susupam Kartum Avyayam. This knowledge is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets. It is the purest knowledge. Bhagavan continues saying that it is the purest knowledge. And because it gives direct perception of the self by realization, it is the perfection of a religion. It is everlasting and it is joyfully performed. What is Bhagavad Gita is all about? It is practical experience. That it is unlike history. History is what all about past only. They want, oh, it is that king won the war. Okay, this king won the war. And geography, globe, and who has seen all that calculation? Okay. So that is all like anumanam. Like you just think of it. Okay, it is given. Somebody must have written, and we just learn it. But Bhagavad Gita is not like that. You can actually experience. Each shloka will tell us how to behave. You can start experiencing that. So this knowledge is. Purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self. Who are we? Direct perception it gives, clear perception it gives. And we will be able to realize it. Who are we? Correct. So it is the perfection of religion. It is everlasting and it is joyfully performed. Yeah, Ashradana Purushaha Dharmasyasya Parantapa Aprapyamam Nivartante Mritya Samsara Vartmani. Those who are not faithful on this path of devotional service cannot attain me. Simple. Because I think yesterday, Mudas will never understand me. They think I'm just come as a covered boy and I'm just grazing the cows and these people are just worshipping me, all fools. They will think we are fools. For them, they are just seeing a form of that, the Krishna coming as a covered boy, that's all. His actual potency is how he's like a Shirodavashai. Today we will have all that pictures here. One slide is below that. So he's a Karnodavashai Vishnu, he's a Garbhodavashai Vishnu, he's a Shirodavashai Vishnu, all is plenary expansion. But Mudas and Ajnaya Pahrita Jnana, all that four Mudas, I mean, the non-believers we have seen, those people don't believe. So those who are not faithful in the path of devotional service cannot attain me. First of all, they will not understand. And attaining is the long way to go. So conquer of enemies. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death in the material world. And what form will take? No guarantee of again getting a human form. Always there is a possibility of going back to lowest species. So that is the fact. So we need to have faith in the Lord. Yes. Yeah, this I took it from the kids. Certain this and all I like, so I just copy from there and put here. If we are not serious in school, we remain in the same class. Do you understand that? When we are not in school, but we understand that. So the same way, if we are not serious in devotion, we remain in the same cycle of birth and death. So what is to be done? Should have faith in the Lord and start doing our devotion. And what is the devotion? Whenever people come to the class, when I say, anybody wants to say about 108 times, there is one mala japa for, mala, we say one mala. So you people should raise and say, yes, Mathaji, I will do it. You should say that. That shows that you people are devoted. But even otherwise, you're all devoted, I can make out because you're all coming to the class. At 9 o'clock, you all come what may, you people are here in the class. Okay. I know it's so difficult to, with all so many things to manage, some small kids and old age and everything, managing everything, and you people are coming. So that itself shows that you're all true devotees. But only I wish is like just improve little by little, you keep improving. So you can sustain that. Then you can be in this path, and then slowly you'll get interest and you can go forward. Otherwise, what will happen if you don't believe in Lord and if you don't follow all the scriptural lesson one, then again birth and death. He's actually ignorant, so he will not even bother. Now, since we know, such a thing has to be followed, otherwise again we will be born. Then it's better to follow whatever is written, right? So if we are not serious in devotion, we remain in the same cycle of birth and death. So if we are prepared, then only we can be liberal. So I don't think whoever is there in our class, they are all prepared for that. So we will improvise. Yes. Then Maya tatam vidam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina matstani sarva bhutani nachaham teshva vastita. Is a tricky, this what, not very easily to be understood. The tricky, what do you say, the shloka. He's saying, by me in my unmanifested form, everything, the Milky Way, the galaxy, whatever you name it in the outside, everything, all moves and remains stationary or moving. Everything is because of me, because I have created it. By me in my unmanifested form. He is not in any form. Can you see Krishna with this flute and what that feather and all in his hand? Nothing. We can't see. He's in arupa form in this. He is not in any form. So he's by my unmanifested form, by me in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. I am created everything and I've pervaded. Pervaded is like when a light is put on the room. So everything is become bright. Okay. So the light has pervaded all the corners of the room. The same way, God has created and He is pervaded everywhere. God, what He says, all beings are in me, but I am not in them. Isn't it tricky? How can you conceive this and understand this? All beings are in me. Means He has created everywhere, He is there. And we are all in His creation. But I am not in them. Now to explain that. So there are many ways of understanding. Like He is there within us, in the heart also, as a Paramatma form. He has different plenary expansion. Okay. So He as a Paramatma, He is there. As a light form, He is there everywhere. But as a Bhagwan, as a God, a two-handed form, where is He? He is in Goloka Vrindavan. There He means that. And what He says, like for example, Prabhupada has given that example, like a king is there. So when he rules a country, so everywhere he cannot be present. Like normal, even nowadays, what in this present generation, we can take an example. Like a owner is the owner of a company. Factory will be somewhere, office will be there somewhere. But who is the owner? In the office, everybody will say that person X. Mr. X is the owner. Will he be able to present in the factory as well as in the office and in the other branches? And no, he won't be able to be present everywhere. Physically, he can't be present. But yes, whatever is happening, all the decision has to be taken by that man only. Though he is not present, he is there. So that imprint is there, that he is the owner of the company. Though he may not be present. So the same way, God has created everything. He is there, but He is not in them. No, we are all in the creation. We are all in Him. So all beings are in me. In me means in the creation, but I am not in them. So that is how we have to. It's a little tricky, but with many shlokas will come like that, and slowly you will conceive. Oh, is this the way God has? He keeps saying this. So He is there everywhere, but He is not in them. Yes, in this I wanted to tell you. Yeah. If anybody wants to write down the points and all, we can write, because this is initial. Even I had a lot of confusion with all this Vishnus, So before coming to ISKCON, what we were thinking, Vishnu. And Krishna is just an avatar of Vishnu. That is what we thought. It is not, it is the other way around. Vishnu is an avatar of Krishna. Krishna is the oldest. And which Vishnu? Karnodagashai Vishnu. What we were saying, like so many andas are coming from his breath. We said, no, he is called Karnodagashai Vishnu. Where is he lying? He is lying in the Karna ocean. And how many andas, andam, which is not, anda is not the egg, okay? Andam, we say. So how many universes are created? Plenty of universes. The science, has the science proved anything? Yes, they have just seen only the earth. That also they were saying it was flat. Now they are recently, for a few years, they understood it is round. But in our scripture, we have already shown the picture as round only, long back. And like this, we have shown many universes are there. So now they will slowly find out. The science are very slowly progressing. They are finding out who is it. So there may be some more universe. So let them find out. So they will come to know, oh, yeah, many, universes are there. And in each universe, the earth is there. Whatever we saw, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Patala, and all that till Brahma's Loka. So everything they will slowly find. Why I'm saying they will find out? Because we believe only when scientists prove, no? Otherwise, we do hardly believe in scriptures. But God, who will believe all this? In spite of giving the reference, Bhagavatam mein likha hai, that Purana, this Purana we write. Still, there are many people who not bother much about the scriptures. I'm not telling about people who are attending the classes. I'm saying, so how many people, hardly few people come. No? I'm talking people in general. They don't. They believe only when the scientists say it is proved. Then isn't it is proved? Yes. Then they say, yeah, it is there. So the first Mahavishnu is Karanodakashayi Vishnu. His name is Karanodakashayi Vishnu. He creates a total material energy known as the Mahat Tattva. He creates that. And he is present even within the atoms. He is there in the atoms also, which is not tiniest thing. The real objective of meditation in yoga is attaining the state of Paramatma. Anyone who realizes them can be liberated from material entanglement. But enough for this level 1 class, not more than. This will not come in your quiz also. It's only extra what I'm telling. The second one is called Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. Who is he? See, each universe is created, each andam is created. No, so in each andam there will be his expansion will be there. Krishna's one expansion, and that Vishnu is called Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. It's like Garbham, no? Each just like that each universe. What do you call it? Okay, anda only will say. So in each andam, in each universe, there will be a god, and that Vishnu is called Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. And he will take care of if the Brahma is born from his navel, Lakshmi Devi will be there sitting on near his feet and massage. So that second Garbhodakashayi Vishnu enters into all the universe, not one universe. The same Garbhodakashayi can be seen this universe, plenty of universes he will be there. And who is the third one? He is Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. So within the universe, there are so many living beings. So he takes a Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. As a Kshirodakashayi Vishnu, he enters into every living being. And he is called Paramatma. All these days we were saying as Paramatma only. So now we understood that he has another name, Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. So what are the three Vishnu names? Karanodakashayi Vishnu. He is the reason, cause of all causes. And he creates this full this material energy, full andas and all he creates. And in each andam, there will be, whenever I say anda, I'm not very comfortable saying andas. Andam only I'll say. So in each andam, there will be some expansion of Vishnu only. And that Vishnu name is called Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. And within that universe, there are so many living beings will be there. So in their heart, another expansion will go, and he's called Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. Or we can say Paramatma. He is diffused. The third, Kshirodakashayi Vishnu, is diffused as the all-pervading super soul in all the universes, in the heart of every living being. He is known as Paramatma. That much is sufficient for the level 1. When you go to level 2, still this concept will be thorough. Then some more we can learn. Yes. Nacha matstani bhutani pashyame yogam aishwaram bhuta brahnacha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. And yet everything that is created does not rest in me. All tricky, very difficult to understand. That's why it is Veda Abheda. Looks as if it is different, but they are all together only. So, and yet everything that is created does not rest in me. He has created, but nothing is on him. Like they're all independent. Like we're all come out of mother's womb. Are we still clinging to mother? No, only till as long as we were babies, yes. Afterwards, we have become a separate. The moment we are born, we became a separate identity only. So the same way, we don't. We are not resting. Mother is not resting on us, or we are not resting on mother. The same way God has created, but He does not rest in me. And yet everything that is created does not rest in me. They are all different. I have created and left it. Behold my mystic opulence. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, I am not part of this cosmic manifestation. In many shlokas, he says that. Though I have created this, Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam, so 4 different types of men I had, with their guna and karma, I have differentiated. But I am not part of them. Don't tell that I am a Brahmana or I am a Kshatriya or I am a Vaishya or I am a Shudra. I am not part of it. I made this only for people, for living beings, for human beings. I made that system so that each of us can be helping each other and lead a proper society. But nothing is working that way. So although I am the maintainer of all living entities and although I am everywhere, I am not a part of this cosmic manifestation. For myself is the very source of creation. I only create everything. From me only everything has come, but I am not part of it. The same thing, I think, for this also he says. For 3 material modes, no? He has created the 3 material modes, Maya Devis. Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. That will affect us because we are embodied soul. But Krishna is not part of it. It is Krishna's energy only. He will be the control. He will be controlling those three gunas, but the gunas cannot touch him. So little difficult to understand. But then, as you keep learning, something will go inside you. Then you will get convinced. Otherwise, some question will keep coming on your head. How can that be possible? How can that be possible? Because we are not used to seeing in a different perspective. Whatever we see, we are in the material world. So we would like to understand them as a material thing. Anything is put in a proper form. Yes, this is this. This is this. We cannot imagine and we cannot try to understand. This little beyond that, scope. But with bhakti, you can slowly you can understand. For myself, is a very source of Vaishnava. Yatakashastito nityam vayu sarvatra gomahan tata sarvani bhutani masani upadaraya. Understand that as the mighty wind blowing everywhere, rest always in the sky. All created beings rest in me, but I am not in them. He continuously says that, but I am not in them. All things are created by me, but I am not in them. So here, like wind is there. Wind doesn't, and where is wind? It is in the open space. It is there in the sky, but it isn't blowing everywhere. Rest always in the sky. It is in the outer space, and all these all created beings rest in me. Without God, I mean, everything is created by a Lord. So we can never say, yeah, this particular place is not done by Lord or not created by Lord. Yes, so there are many shlokas like that. Yoga. Prakritim swam avashthabhya visrijami punah punah bhutagramam mimam krishnam avasham prakritervasat. The whole cosmic order is under me. By my will, it is manifested again and again, and by my will, it will be annihilated at the end. Yeah, it is annihilated at the end. So everything is created by his will. It will get annihilated also according to his will only. We have no say on it. Then nacha mamtani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya udasinavad asinam asaktam teshu karmasu o dhananjaya. All this work cannot bind me. I am ever detached, seated as though neutral. Everything is created by him, but he doesn't claim it as his own. He just says, yes, I have done it. And that creation will not bind him also. Whatever he has created, it will not affect him. Yeah, he need to do something to make it better, nothing like that. So he's detached from it. I'm ever detached, seated as though neutral. So from this, we can learn something. We have all given birth to so many children, whatever, 2 or 3 or 1 or whatever. Okay, if you people are in the married, I mean, middle-aged, married and have children, so created by us, okay, but we have so much possessiveness for the children, so much of inquiry. You went properly, did you reach properly? Oh, so many questions and all. And we start expecting also, so much I do for you, what you will do for me after 10 years, 15 years, will you really take care of me when I'm old? Not so much of expectation we have. But then when the whole universe is created by the Lord, he doesn't bother to, he doesn't expect anything. He's always detached. I'm ever detached, seated as though neutral. I'm not concerned with all this creation. Yeah, one more. I think this is the last one. Maya Dikshena Prakritihi Suyate Sacharacharam Hetunanena Konteya Jagad Viparivartate. This material nature, which is one of my energies, is working under my direction. Nothing moves. We always say that. Even a leaf has to fall. It is only with his sanction it will fall. Otherwise, it will be just latakte rahega. It will not fall. We'll just wait whether it will fall. No, it won't fall. Only he has to say that. So everything works under my direction. O son of Kunti, producing all moving and non-moving beings. Under its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again. It's keeping, I mean, it's all similar shlokas only. It has been created as well as annihilated by God's wish. So this is a bachon ka game. Kiddish slides and all I put inside. I think we understand much better when at least I'm of that category. I like to have this animation and all that. Simple wordings and picture is big, so you get registered fast. So Newton observed the apple fall, but who makes the apple fall? That is important. Everybody knows the apple when it's matured or because it falls. But Newton, what he found out, why it is falling from top to bottom. Why not from here to there or left to right or right to left? So he found out, oh, there's a gravitational force and all that. But who makes it fall? Why only one apple is falling? Why not the rest of the apple? Why each one has got its own time to fall? So Newton observed the apple fall, but who makes the apple fall? It's Krishna. Avajananti ma muda manushintana mashritam param bhavamajananto mama bhutamaheshwaram. Fools deride me. Many times we have seen this, similar shlokas. Fools. They are all very qualified, very intelligent in the material world. But when they don't know anything about the Lord, they are all called fools in as per scripture. As per whatever we learn here. Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They think I'm just a covered boy, just mending the cows and, charaya, grass kilaya, bas ho gaya. That is what I'm good at. But many people are just paying obeisances, they are worshipping me. So they just look, hey, what is wrong with these people? They don't know his actual rupa. This is Krishna's actual rupa. That they don't know. They won't understand. So fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature as the supreme Lord of all that be. I am the Lord of everything, moving, non-moving. Everything is being done by me. That they do not know. Moga shamoga karmano, moga jnana vichetasah, rakshasi masurim chaiva, prakriti mohinim shritaha. Those who are thus bewildered, they are all confused, bewildered, are attracted by demonic and atheistic views. They may be qualified in the material world, but with regard to scriptural studies and all, zero, no jnanam. So they have demonic qualities, atheistic views. In the deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and the culture of knowledge are all defeated. Why they have taken a human form? So now from human form, they have to upgrade themselves, and we go to higher loka, go to this Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna says, when you reach there, you won't come back. There won't be birth and death, that cycle, nothing they do. Because they have not learned, no, they don't come for Bhagavad Gita class like we come and we learn. So such people are all Buddhas. They are all bewildered and attracted by demonic and atheistic views. In the deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, they won't understand what is liberation. They say this is the only life I have. That's one life I have. Let me enjoy. They believe only in that. So they base their human form. Their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated. Yes. Mahatmana sumam pata devim prakriti mashritaha bhajanti ananya manaso jnatva bhutadim avyayam. Those who are not deluded. Those people are deluded, we saw. People who are not deluded, like saintly people, like he is Madhavendra Puri. Yes, there is a story behind. If time permits, I can say that. O son of Prita, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are always been protected. That's why he says, what? That fourth chapter, what is it? LIC logo, I forgot. Not Yada, I forgot that. Okay, they are fully engaged in devotional service. Whole day they just think of the Lord and they just keep, God in their mind, and they just do prayers and fasting and everything they do. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as a supreme personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. So this is Madhavendra Puri, only this particular part I just say. I'm not tell the whole story. Actually, big story is there. So he's called Madhavendra Puri. He goes for some, pilgrimage. He's exhausted. See, those days on no vehicle, no people used to walk to go from one place to another. It used to take months also. So one particular period, he became very, weak, and he was very thirsty, hungry, and all. And he sat down under the tree, and he was just started doing japa. That is the only solution. What they do. If you're hungry, do japa. Your hunger will go. If you're thirsty, do japa. Your thirst will go. That is the only solution they knew. All these noble souls. So he sat and he was just doing. Then one covered boy came. He said, Prabhuji, take this. I've got milk for you. So he was surprised to look at that boy. He was saying, how does this boy know that, I'm hungry or I'm thirsty, I want something to, I'm feeling very low in energy. I need something to have for the energy to recover. So he was looking at the child and he understood there's some something is there, like, but he was not. He said, how do you know that, that I'm hungry, that I should be given milk or something to be no, that I don't know. That ladies who all, that, milking the cows and all, they said one Babaji has come, he's sitting under the tree. So go and give him, he looks very tired and all. So they send me with a pot of milk. Please have it, just take the pot. I'll come and collect it later. You have it. And he says, and he goes away. And he says, I'll come in the evening to collect it, but he doesn't return. And but Madhavendra Puri understood. This is none other than Krishna who has come in this form, and he has given me milk. So God, I forgot that shloka. He says, it comes in 9th chapter, I don't know. I will protect whatever I will give whatever the devotee wants, and I will protect whatever I have given, that I will protect also. So he knows, as a Paramatma, he's sitting, residing in our heart. So he will send somebody to help us. Whenever we need something, we need not have to ask God. He will send somebody, like in the Madhavendra Puri's case, he comes. These are all true stories, okay? Not a kahani. Yeah. So, I mean, those people, like, they are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as a Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and exhaustive. The other side of other people, like devoted people, like Srila Prabhupada. Satatam Kirtayanto. What they do, they just keep chanting and take the name of the Lord. Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatantasya Vridavritaha Namasyantascha Mam Bhaktya Nityayukta Upasate with Dridavrita. Like, commitment. Yes, I have to do it. Now, 18 days course over. No, I know 9 o'clock class. Then we can sit and do aram se. No. What Mathaji said to do japa, no? At home also we should do japa. Morning, Mangalarti. But Mathaji is not there to tell us. So what? But Mangalarti is going on every day. So let us put it on 4:30. Yes, the curtain is open. We are able to look at the Lord. And first darshan of Lord for the whole day becomes so pious. One has to experience that. So every day we are putting that message also. Please follow it. At least start with someday on a Sunday. Chalo, chutti. Whenever you have holiday, you get up again, start that way. You'll start having a liking for it, and then every day you can attend. No force and all this, only for your own that enjoyment. I'm saying all this. At least I enjoy. When I was doing my 18 days course, I was told, all this Mangalarti Teknika and all that, Ekadashi. That one Ekadashi to definitely will come during the course. Then they said, oh, then you have to observe fasting, like there's no tea, coffee. That day I left tea, coffee. Till I'm almost now 3 years, I'm completing. Just I've left tea, coffee. Nothing happened to me. At least I didn't reach that level of, addiction. That there are people who go to the level of addiction, then they get headache and they fall sick and all that. So thankfully, like, I didn't reach that level, so I could easily skip tea, coffee, because that is also intoxicants. So coming back to this, always such people, what they do, always Satatam Kirtayanto, always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, going down before me. These great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. What he does, either japa or write meanings or tell Bhagavatam stories or go for a walk. At that time also, people will carry all that audio, that machine, because he keeps talking about Krishna only. So all that important, the pearls of wisdom come out of his mouth. Why to use, So how much to write? He talks so fast, how to write? So they get recorded. And even today we have so many recordings of Prabhupada's. So he speaks, breathes everything, he eats everything, he eats prasad only, speaks about Krishna only, whole day. He's doing that only. So they always chant my glories, endeavoring with great determination. Dhridavritaha. Bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. Pitaham vasya jagato mata data pitamaha vedyam pavitram omkara riksama yajur evacha. I am the father of this universe. What he says, this tomorrow's chapter you will have fun. Tomorrow and day after is real fun. It's going to be, because I saw this picture, because such pictures are there tomorrow. In the slides it comes. He shows his expansion. It's very interesting. 10th and 11th. I am the father of this universe, because he only creates, no? And he's the mother also, he says, because his own energy, the material energy, and he uses that and he creates all the beings. And he's a father, he's a mother, he's a support, and the grandsire. I am the object of knowledge. Whatever you want to learn, you're going to learn about me. The knowledge is what you're going to learn about the Lord, about Krishna. And I am the syllable Om. This also we saw earlier. Om means what? It is there in the syllable Om. I am also in the Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, in all the Vedas. What is all written there? It is about me. And what is that Vedas? It is said by me. And okay, knowing all those, the one shloka comes like that. Knowing all those Vedas, where you go, what you achieve, you go to God's place. So everything is revolved around Bhagwan only. Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrat Prabhavah Pralayah Stanam Vidanam Bijam Avyayam. I am the goal, the sustainer. Ultimate goal is what? See, you buy a ticket to go travel somewhere. There will be some destination. You go buy ticket, right? You cannot just sit down. Gadi, wherever the train goes, I will just reach. I mean, the last stop I'll get on. You don't say that. You know where to go. See, they all come as a human being. I mean, some being, but human being has knowledge. I mean, he can use his intelligence. So where are we supposed to go? We know the goal that we have to reach our permanent address, which is abode, which is God's head. God's abode. So I am the goal. Everybody knows that they have to reach here, but only the path may be different. Some may, we have, in ISKCON, we follow Dvaita philosophy. Some may have Advaita philosophy. Some may have Visishta Dvaita. Many philosophies will be different. But ultimately, if you ask them, yes, we have to reach the God. We have to reach his abode. That is what we aim is that only. So I am the goal, the sustainer, the master, the witness, the abode, the refuge, and the most dear friend. He is also a Suhritam Sarva Bhutanam. That shloka we saw. So he is friendly towards all living beings, not only human, with insects and cows and birds, everything. So he is loving towards all the living creatures. I am the creation and the annihilation, the basis of everything, the resting place, the eternal seed. He is the seed giving father. He says that Am Bija Pita. That also he has said in one of the shlokas. Most of the shlokas are all little, like the combination of all the same shlokas. We will remember that way. Okay. What is that? Please come. Apami aham varsham nigranami utsrajami cha amritam chaiva mrityuscha sadasat chaham Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, I control heat, the rain and the drought, everything. There's nothing like, God has, oh, is it? There's a drought there. Oh, I don't know that. He can never say that. He will say, yes, there has to be drought because people misuse the nature. So there will be drought there. If you have flood, heavy flood, yes, because of the misuse. We misuse the nature, and that's why there are heavy floods, and there is why nothing is normal, because heavy floods and heavy drought and all because of because we are at fault. So he says, yeah, I know, I only has given, that created all that. So he controls heat, the rain and the drought. I am immortality, and I am also death personified. Both being and non-being are in me. We keep saying all that. So everything, so finally what? Everywhere, everything is created by him, and everything we all rest on him. Yeah. Traividyamam soma paputa papa yajnerištva swargatim prarthayante te punyamasadya surendra lokam ashnanti divyam divideva bhogan. Those who study the Vedas and drink the soma juice, seeking the heavenly planet. Soma juice is what you should understand by now. Whenever you do lot of punya, that is lot of good karma, when you do, you accumulate punya. Punya is like, you can use it, it's like what you call, it's like points. Whenever you buy something online, you get some points. And one fine day you have to use those points. And you can buy something else. It's like that. So it's like to use those points. It is like karma, punya karma, when you do, you are accumulating all the punya. Then you have to use it. So when you use it, when you leave this body, you go to that heavenly planets, enjoy there, have so much juice. Ramba, Urvashi, everybody will be dancing, just enjoy everything, and slowly your punya will be depleted, and one day it will become zero. Again, you have to be born in this planet again, in this world again. So this is what is mentioned here. Those who study Vedas, I'm very good in learning Vedas because shloka is very easy for me, that Sanskrit, I'm a Pandit in Sanskrit. I just read once, I understand the meaning, okay. But what they do, they read only shloka, no implementation. They may understand the meaning, but not implementing on himself, just reading as a matter of like rote reading with him that way. So those who study the Vedas and drink the soma juice, because they study so much Vedas, they get punya. Then when they die, they go on the this upper planetary position, and they drink soma juice, seeking the heavenly planets, worshipping indirectly. So what happens is that they are worshipping because Ultimately, what is written in Vedas, who has given those instruction in Vedas, it is all given by God only. But directly, they are not worshipping God, but indirectly by learning only Vedas. But what happens is they take birth on the planet of Indra, where they can enjoy godly delights. And after that, what? So they enjoy there, but again they come up again. They come to this world. Etam bhuktva swargalokam, etam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam kshine punyamartya lokam vishanti evam trayi dharmam anuprapanna gata gatam kama kama labante. When they have this enjoyed heavenly sense pleasure, like a giant wheel, nicely they have shown. Is going on the top. Wow, so nice to see the whole world, as if we are on the top of the world. We feel again you come down. So it isn't, we can't permanently reside here. So the same way, people who do punya karma, they go there, enjoy the nice, sight, again come down, again get down, earn much money for going in this giant wheel, again, once again, experience this, come down, again experience that. So when they have thus enjoyed heavenly sense pleasure and the result of their pious activities are exhausted, they return to this mortal planet again. Thus, those who seek sense enjoyment, but by adhering to the principles of 3 Vedas, achieve only repeated birth and death. So you may not have to pat your back. Oh, I know so many Vedas now, so many shlokas. No use, because you're not showing any other bhakti. You should show bhakti towards Lord. He's not asking. You can learn Vedas, you can do all that, but with some bhakti in it and show some devotion in the Lord. Only learning the Vedas is like going to a picnic and with your lot of money, enjoy it and come back again, you be in the same birth and death cycle. Yeah. Ananya Shintayanto Mam Yajana Paripasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam Yogakshemam Bahamyaham. Oh, I was referring to this only. It's in 9th chapter. Okay, Yogakshemam Bahamyam. I thought it was in 4th chapter. Yogakshemam Bahamyam. You must be knowing LIC is using this logo. I mean, as a there, that wordings. Yogakshemam Bahamyam. All your funds you are investing in us, that we are paying all that policies. For that policy, your money is safe with us. Don't worry, we are keeping it safe. They have taken that wordings from here only. So God says that. Krishna says that. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack. God is there. He knows what we lack. Madhavendra Puri story we saw. So God understood that he is thirsty. And so he came in some rupa, some form. He comes and he gave milk and he went. And whatever he gives, whatever we lack, and also what? And I preserve what they have. See, if you don't have money, he may give many lakhs and crores of money. What is the use? Well, just giving money, okay. But suppose if he falls sick, you make the doctor happy. You make the doctor rich by giving him, by fees and all that. So, but no, when you believe in God, what happens is, he will see to it that money, whatever God has given you, it will be sustained. He will preserve. He will see to it that it has been, it is preserved with you. This is also another story. It's also a nice story. Whenever that story comes, I'll explain. Very nice story. Yeah. So this is important. Ananya Shintayantamam. I thought it is in 4th chapter. So whatever we lack, God gives. So again, I'll read this meaning. But those who always worship me with exclusive devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, to them I carry what they lack and I preserve what they have. This is very, very important. And this LIC people have chosen this. I preserve what they have. Whatever you people give, that money we will keep it. We'll keep safe. When you die, we will give to your spouse or your children. That is what they mean. But what guarantee that LIC building will survive till that end? So many times we have seen LIC building is on fire because taken over by government. Yes, we are assured government will take care of our funds and somehow it will give us. But otherwise, nothing in this material world, nobody can guarantee except God. Only Krishna can guarantee. Yeah. Ye api anya devata bhakta yajante Shraddhayanvitaha te api mam eva kaunteya yajanti avvidhi purvakam. Very important. Now he's openly saying avvidhi. Vidhi is normal way of doing puja part and all. Avvidhi is opposite of that. Those who are devotees of other gods and worship them with faith, like any other demigods other than Krishna, knowing the fact that he is for students I say he's the principal. We are all like class teachers and head of the department and all that. But no, I am used to, this worshipping Lakshmi or worshipping Saraswati, worshipping Kartikeya, worshipping Ganpati and all. I'm comfortable that way. Indirectly, they're worshipping Krishna only. But they're perpetually, they're very happy to, but what happens is that they take birth in the place where demigods reside. So those who are devotees of the gods and worship them with faith, they're very, actually very happy doing that. Actually worship me, worship only me. Indirectly, they're worshipping only me. But oh, son of Kunti, but they do so in a wrong way. That is not the right way. See, a pot is there, a flower, fruit, everything is there, pot in it, then tree is there. So where are we supposed to pour the water, on the soil? It is Krishna. He is holding it. He is in the basic level and he is holding the whole tree, fruit, flower, everything is because of the root. But what we don't know, I like only the rose. Suppose there's a rose plant, I like only the rose. So I'll just sprinkle some water only to the rose, not on the thorns, only the rose, not on the leaf, or like selective. So that is not, so indirectly you're coming to me, but that is wrong. That is a wrong way of pouring water, he says. So avidhi purvakam. Avidhi is not the right way of doing your worship. You need to pour water on the same way, like what we eat food. Oh, this carrot is good for my eyes. I cannot put it in my eyes. We have to eat it. It will go in the stomach only. Only the uska ras, whatever is the ingredient, that power will be taken care of in the goes into bloodstream, and then it goes to your eyes for good power, or any other whatever you eat. So you cannot directly put into the parts of the body. Same thing Krishna says, that is the wrong way of worshipping. This is not wrong. I mean, not the right way. They are directly doing it. That is not the right way. That's the wrong way of worshipping. Yanti devavrata devan pitrunyanti pitruvrataha bhutani yanti bhutejya yanti madhyadino apiman. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship ancestors go to the ancestors. Now we know where his ancestors say. Ours is Bhu. Bhuvar is that just above us. Bhuvar. Then Suvar, Mahar, Tapa, Jana, Satyaloka, like that. So those who worship demigods, those who worship demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship ancestors go to the ancestors loka. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings. And those who worship me will live with me. This is what this shloka says. Yanti mad yajina opima. Bhutani, all this meaning is that only. So what are we supposed to do? God is very clearly said, when you worship me, you will be coming to my abode. Means what? That abode, which will never get annihilated. Once you go to that abode, you will not be coming back. That is the best place to go back, no? Because we all come from there. But still mudas, we're all mudas only. Still what we have is, no, I am so used to, Saraswati, Lakshmi, we have to do. But Lakshmi Devi herself is saying, how can I leave my husband and come? You call Krishna, then only wherever Krishna there, Krishna is there, I'll come. So whatever, but we are interested on Fridays only to light lamp, only for Lakshmi Devi. Side mein Krishna, and oh no, only Lakshmi Devi we do puja. Agarbatti unko hi dikhayega. But because we want Lakshmi, and Lakshmi says, no, without my husband, I don't come. You call Krishna, so you need not have to call me again. You call Krishna, along with Krishna, I will also come. So what is the best way to pray God? Praise Krishna, worship Krishna, then everything is taken care of. This is the most important. Everybody should start following this from today. I mean, not today, it's night now, from tomorrow. 9.26. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upartam ashnami pretatmanah. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. What he wants just love and devotion. And what he wants, not big feast and chappan bhog. If you make even one dish less, I don't take. Nothing. He just asks for only leaf. And this we are making just to, because we feel so nice about that Lord. See, ek bacha hai, chota bacha, like you just decorating, we make, wear him so much, what, pile, penaya, bangles, and you put so much, the child doesn't know. But we like to see the child, full decorated, full heart, and all that. Decorate the child the same way we decorate Lord, because we would like to see the Lord that way. We would like to offer him so much. He has asked very simple, just give me love, and along with whatever you're offering, just give do it, offer it with love and devotion. And what he needs, leaf is tulsi leaf. a flower, a fruit, or water. If you don't have a leaf, I don't have tulsi leaf at home. Okay, give fruit. No, we don't eat fruit also. We stop buying. Okay, then what about flower? No flower in our garden. No flower wala also comes. And what you have tap water? Give me at least tap water. No water. Suppose if somebody says, you don't have water today, everything is dried up. What is it? At least then cry from the tears. Let the tears fall from your eyes saying that, God, I don't have anything to offer you today. I'm so sorry. See my condition. You should just literally should cry in front of the Lord, saying that please change my position so that I can offer you so much. So we are all here only to offer the Lord. And that also we saw that how that cycle comes, from Vedas, they do their duties, and that clouds are formed and the rain comes and plants are grown. And from the plants, we make food and all. Again, as a thanksgiving prayer, we give it to the Lord. The same way, whatever we are offering, is out of love, you make chapan bhog and all that. But he asks very simple food, just a leaf or a flower or a fruit or water. Every day we can offer this, no harm. But don't take it as he's asked only water. No, that is very simple. Just keep water, and we eat so much of different items, all non-veg and all mirch masala, everything we put and we eat, but we don't give it to Lord because he has asked only water. No? Not that way. Whatever we eat, whatever we wear, whatever we do, we need to offer him. The next shloka says that. So this shloka is very important. Yat karoshi yadashnasi yat juhoshi tadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya yat purushvama darpanam yat whatever he says. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. You need to offer everything to the Lord. I said, I think in this class, when during Diwali, we have that system. So during Diwali, new dresses. Those days only Diwali and birthday only, they were 2 dresses in a year. So by the time that dress becomes little old, we would have grown tall and all that. Small kids, So they were not wasting money, only for properly it was utilized, unlike nowadays. So it is kept in front of the Lord, and Bhagavan ko ek namaskar karke, and that healthy, they put that turmeric on the corner of the cloth and just take blessings. That's all. It's only a way of showing that gratitude. So thank you, Lord. You're giving me so much, given us so much that we could afford to buy some food items and clothes and everything. It's all because of it. It's all thanksgiving prayers only. Elders have shown us that way only. So what here is said, like whatever you do, any action you do, you eat, thank you, Lord. Not only in our community, so many even Christians and all do that. But they have a different system. Thank you, Lord, for the bread we eat and all that. They say. We don't have any system at all. We need to be taught, do this and all that. But in everywhere, the people thank the Lord. So whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, even if you give charity, thank God. I mean, thank him that you have given me enough. That's one portion I'm giving as a charity. So thank you that you gave me that opportunity to help somebody. That attitude should be there. Not that, oh, I have come. I will give. So that, you are right. I want that ATG certificate. Oh, will I get that? Will I get some, rebate and all that? Of course, you can take when big amounts are given. Naturally, if you are eligible to get some rebate, otherwise you can use it. But then not for the sake of, the publicity or anything. So, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Everything has to be offered to the Lord, and you can do it. So, samoham sarvabhuteshu namedveshu astina priyaha ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya mahite teshu chapyaham. I envy no one. Very important, very, very important. Because when some bad things happen to us, why me, God, why me? I do so much puja part, so much. I think of you so much. I go to temple so often. Still, why me? You chose me to give all that problems, so much sickness or whatever, the loss, anything. Then why me? You get angry on Lord. He said, no puja part for you. You get lost. People are there, but he says, I am not doing any partiality. I envy no one, nor I am partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend. That's all. When Sudama comes, he's such a poor, he comes, he hugs him. Because you came to me, I'll hug you. You just call out his name. He's there to give you protection. But without we calling him, he will not knock. You want something, please. Please tell me, I'll come. He will never do that. Until unless we call him, he will not come and help us. So whoever I am equal to all, but whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend and is in me, and I am also a friend to him. So I this both ways. Suhurdam sarva bhutanam, that we saw. No? Same thing is applied here also. I mean, he's if we show bhakti, he will also. And in which chapter? I don't know, somewhere similar to that. He reciprocates whatever offer, whatever amount we showed devotion, he is reciprocating. He is giving us like aajkal hai na, like what return gift. Go to marriage, you get return gift. Then you're really, because you know you're going to get something in return. Then you're calculating, oh God, if they give something return gift much costlier, so we should give that couple something more than what we get back. So that competition, the aajkal, even that is there. Whether go for a birthday party or go for a marriage or anything, they give something in return because nobody wants to take something. They want to give away. Everybody has, I mean, a lot of that good, that nature is good. So so God is also waiting to give us back. He just wants our devotion and he's ready to, hug us and take us out of all the calamity and all. He will make us very happy. Yeah. So I am also friend to him. Api chet suduracharo bhajate mamananya bhag sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavasito hi saha. Even if one commits the most abominable action, this Jatai Mother story I've already told you, they're all Brahmin children, I mean brothers, they drink and all, there's not proper acts and all, I mean, they were doing. And they hit Nityananda Prabhu. When he went to their house and said, do japa baba, this is Kali, only when you do japa, you will be out of this, you will be liberated. They were in that intoxicated state, hurled a stone at him, and Nityananda started bleeding. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got very angry. No, who are you to hurt my devotee? But he stops him. Nityananda says, no, please don't give back. Don't hurt them. Don't punish them. They are in not a understanding stage. Our main this is what motto is what to make people realize you're all in this fallen soul. You're all in this has taken a birth because we are not upgraded ourselves. So please upgrade yourself and let us all get out of this miserable world. This is what we have come to preach. Only by punishing them they won't realize. But by that time these people have realized their follies and they came out. They become a true bhaktas. So what is given here? If one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, but he is doing devotional service also, but sometimes he falls down, he does some abominable action, he is to be considered saintly. That is what is given him. So we should not say that, but he's doing all the puja part and see what he's doing, smoking. Oh God, what is he doing? Then brand him, remove him from that community. He's doing this, that. No, we can't do that. See, we are all, we are all supposed to make mistakes only because we are all human. As a human, we are all, that is one of the problem, that we will definitely make mistakes. So he is to be considered saintly. Even if he does some abominable action, he should be considered saintly because he will come out of it. With all this devotional service, he will keep on doing and slowly he will leave that whatever he has, like smoking, whatever bad habits he has, he will definitely come out of it. He is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination. He is determined that he has to do the devotional service. So all these bad habits will also go one by one, it will go. So we should not brand him as a bad person. See, all this, God has said, but we are all not following. Shipram bhavati dharmatma sashvat shantim nigacchati kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. This is very important. So many important. He quickly becomes righteous. Who? These fallen souls, who are all devotees. He will definitely become righteous and attains my lasting peace. No abominable action karta hoga, but he will come out of it. He will become, ultimately reach my abode also, attains lasting peace. Oh, son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. Even once he becomes a devotee, he will always try to be a devotee and he will never get perished. So this is very, very important. This is Prahlad Maharaj, this story is given. That is also a very nice story. Slowly we will enter to stories, and whenever the slides are less and small shlokas come, we will go for the stories session. Mamhi partavya pashritya yepi syupapayonayah sriyo vaishyastata shudras te piyanti paramgatim. Everybody I can liberate. Whether they may be a lower birth, they may be of lower birth, all females, I mean women or vaishyas. Vaishyas is merchants. business people or Shudras, workers, or Sannaprata, those who take shelter in me, though they may be of lower birth. Some people may be of lower birth. By birth, they must have born in a lower birth. No problem. If he is doing bhakti, I will deliver him also. Women, why women is considered, women is written here, they're all multitasking. No, they don't get time for do puja part. What they do, I have to take care of children, go to work, and do this and that and this, and hardly they get some time for doing so. Finally, I'm relieved of all that. Let me understand what is Bhagavad Gita. They must have come to attend at 9 o'clock. That is the only period, like, whole day a thing is settled. Now let me come to this class. So such women also, hardly 1 or 2 times you say japa, yes, you will also be delivered. Whatever Vaishyas, merchants are always busy with mal becha, mal leke, this given here, that, this, they'll do. Even with that heavy activity, if they take the name of the Lord and they think and they do all that, even they will be delivered. Even Shudras, what are Shudras? Working the whole day, morning they get up, work till night. Again, morning work, like Gada Majuri, we say, like that, they'll keep working. Even they will be delivered, but in between, they have to take God's name. So God's name, they need to do japa or and all other, like we said, no, we need to offer prasad also to God, not Naivedya, and take that as a prasad. Can attain the supreme destination. Therefore, he's assuring, so many assurances he gives. This is the last shloka, okay? Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mame vaishyasi tvaivam atmanam mat parayana. Similar shloka is there in 18th chapter also. Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mame vaishyasi satyam te. He promises. Mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijane priyo asime. They are all devotees. Such devotees are Priya, my dear friend, I know devotee is there. So I am promising you, I will deliver you. I will take you into my abode. In saying all that. How many people are ready to go? That is the question. Even if he comes and asks me, chalo, you are telling so much, now come, be ready, come, I will take you. I'll say, oh, no, just wait for 5 minutes. Huh? I need to tell my people, at home and all, I'm going, God has come. So I need some time to tell my people. So we are so hesitant even to believe God and go ahead. So but we should be always a pure devotee and listen to him. Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me. Surely you will come to me. So many assurances, so many shlokas he says that. So we need to believe in God and we have to come out. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Sopanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade Raja Vidya Raja Guchya Yogo Nama Navamo Dhyaya. And a quick summary. According to Lord Krishna, the most confidential knowledge of devotional service is the purest knowledge and the topmost education. Not your science and other education, whatever, French, German and all you learn. It is only for material world that is applicable, not for spiritual. So this is the topmost education. It gives direct perception of the self by realization. We can understand what is self, what am I, we can understand. And it is a perfection of religion. It is everlasting and joyfully performed. Krishna's unmanifested form pervades everything, but Krishna himself remains detached from matter. Material nature working under his direction produces all moving and non-moving beings. The next topic we saw, Krishna's unmanifested form pervades everything, but Krishna himself remains detached from matter. The same thing is repeated. So material nature working has been repeated. His direction produces all moving. Okay, different worshippers reach different goals. Men who want to attain the heavenly planets worship the demigods and then take birth among them to enjoy godly delights. But such men are, after exhausting their pious credits, return to earth. Men who worship ancestors go to the planets of ancestors, and those who worship ghosts become ghosts. But one who worships Krishna with exclusive devotion goes to him forever. So clear. Still, why people are not able to understand and they are not taking the right path. So he has to say in one of the shloka, they're making a mistake. This is not the proper way of doing worship. So whatever Krishna's devotee does, eats, offers, or gives away in charity, he does as an offering to the Lord. Krishna reciprocates by carrying what his devotee lacks and preserving what he has. Not only gives, and then you make the other person rich. Give to doctor. I will give money also, but I will give you sickness also, so that you remain in the same position. Through you, the doctor gets that hospital gets all money. It cannot, it won't happen that way. God is really happy with us. He will give and he will protect also. That money will be with us. We can enjoy that money or whatever he gives. So his devotee, whatever the devotee lacks, he gives and preserve also. He preserves whatever he has. By taking shelter of Krishna, even low-born people can attain the supreme destination. Everybody will be, because he is impartial. He is not impartial to anyone. Mukut chadaya, gold ka mukut kiya, all the chandi ka. So you will be taken care of. And just, I know that you're all that rich, wealthy people. No, you stand in the queue only. Oh, we say, in the mandir and all, people just go in front. They want to go in front and stand, there to look at the God, to look at the idol. They feel God should look at me. So let me push and pull everybody and they will go in front. The ultimate thing is God is going to look at us. That is most important. Everybody will look at the Lord. God, that glance has to fall on us to get all good things. So we have to develop that. God ka glance when we will get only when we do bhakti, when we do lot of service to him. Then wherever you are in the corner, we will look like this. You will not look at the person who is in front of him waiting to, look at the God. No, he knows what everybody is doing. So even if you're in the corner of, you don't get a place to, pushing and all, you can't be, you're feeble somewhere, you're there in the corner. You'll see from the far, oh, I'm just looking at you, don't worry, you're graced. You go home, everything will be plus, 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 plus. Everything will happen good. So 10th chapter, what we learned is, oh no, 10th is what we have to come tomorrow. Tomorrow is very interesting. Please don't miss. Krishna's position as the origin of everything. Because Arjuna will ask him, I would like to know more about you. Please tell. So Krishna's position as the origin of everything. So in Chatush Shloka is a very important shloka. Bhagavad Gita ka 4 shlokas. Arjuna's acceptance and his request, he is asking for to know more about Krishna, and Krishna says, and Krishna describes his opulences. Very important. 11th is still more important. Okay, this is Panchatattva. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Chant and be happy. Just a minute. Hello. Yes. Now next slide, we can wake up all your neighbors and people at home. Yeah, anybody wants to take up? Why should I only say every day? No, anybody of you all can take up. Anybody wants to say? Hare Krishna, I have unmuted you all. Anybody taking the lead? Oh God, all are so quiet. Okay, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya. I've unmuted everybody. No? I just did everything. Allow participants to unmute themselves. Yes, the lock is removed. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo. All you Vaishnavas, I'm giving a big salute. Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrindaki. Hare Krishna. Hare Bapri. Thank you, Sahilji. Thank you so much. Anantakoti Bhakta Vrindi. I think all have gone to sleep. Anantakoti Bhakta Vrindaki.
Jai.
Oh, okay. Now you wake others also. At home, nobody should be sleeping. Srila Prabhupada ki. Acharya Haridas Thakur ki. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. Bhagavad Gita और भागवत ग्रंथ की. श्री राधा गोविंद की. और प्रेमानंदे.
Hari Bol.
अपना पुरुषोत्तम मास की. That is because tomorrow that's getting over. Purushottam Maas. So that is also. Oh, I can stop. Did I stop the recording? Where is the recording button?